Thank you guys for joining me once again to play Noble. My name is Fem, and I did get some comments about the music being a little too loud. I was using a new program. I've since figured some things out about that program, and I just don't like it. I'm not sure. Again, this is not my area of expertise, so I just went back to the basics, went back to what I had before. So let's get back into Winchester. And again, this game still is out for the demo until the 6th of July if you guys still want to play it. I do enjoy this game. It's very fun. And let's see how far we can get with Rose. RNC has gotten to 2. Eustetter actually has gotten to 4. Maybe he'll go far. We'll see. And then Drurius Evitinus has gotten to the 3rd. We'll see. We'll see how far that goes. But Honorios did get down to the 4th, so maybe he'll go far. We shall see. Unfortunately, we did lose some other households, so let's see how we do this time. Okay, so it looks like we got some dues after dazzling a group of merchants with an utterly baffling new road maintenance fee. Evatine II, first Winchester Count of Wolfshire, walked away from the collection with the chest so heavy even the most loyal of the House Winchester entourage groaned under its weight. So 21.4k, that's actually really good. That was actually really good. Oh, and you're gonna have a baby. Yay! I think that happened last time too, and I think you just need high charisma. It's not very good. High fortitude. You have really good fortitude, but your charisma is where it needs help. And it looks like we don't really have very many people with very high charisma, but I might be able to spare someone. Let's check out this first. My legion, a dazzling display of questionable marksmanship. Everyone managed to graze their own cheek with crossbow bolt while Mardiva tripped over a particularly stubborn sheep, leaving both a scar and Mardiva's dignity behind. Okay. What about her? Anybody? Okay, yeah, that's not a female. I guess Ruthasi, if you can help with that, that would be wonderful. I don't know if you're going to have any more kids, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Ooh. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Okay, so she's getting... Alright, okay. Got a lot going on. Alright, how did this wedding go? After a stunning display of 4 smiles and cold clammy hands, Adrurius III and Alila were reluctantly bound in wedlock. Meanwhile, a crate of mediocre apples found its way to House Winchester as a gift from her ever-thrifty aunt. Nice. How did that go? After Evatinus III serenaded Ludasi II with a goose quill lute and a recitation involving 3 riddles, the maiden agreed to engage. Courtiers cheered and House Crankheim seemed quite thrilled. No dowry disasters or runaway peacocks this time. Glad for that. Count the scars and the claims. My lieges, the master of ceremonies, called for claimants. Villia Winchester boldly lunged for the ceremonial scepter, only to be nicked across the cheek by a jewel-studded ring worn by Bertilnia Sapwood, who snatched it first. With Hugolos II lying in state, the hall erupted in whispers as Bertilnia was anointed count before a crowd now intimately familiar with House Winchester's new, if lopsided, fame. Darn it. Well, we lost a count title. We tried. Alright, let's send Dina over to here. Wait, we do have count to go to that. Let me have you go there. Alright, how did this go? My legion, a chaotic world of noble rivalries. Power plays, Rose II defied expectations. Peaceful brought a healthy girl into the world. Again, the delicate flower, which is now Rose III. Yay, so we've gotten to the 3rd with Rose. That helps. So I have had it before that if I do this and I put, someone who's unmarried, it can end up with a marriage, but we'll see. Because that would be actually quite interesting, I'd say. So Ruthasi, help them, please. I really wish Ruthasi would have another kid, but it's okay. Oh, so it looks like they're going to have another one. You can help them with that. I don't think we have anybody right now to get married to. How did this go? My liege, amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Honorios IV, Sholia, the second Winchester, quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Now we have Honorios V. He's gotten down to the fifth. Well, what do you know? After Castle II serenaded Avanoa II with a goose quill lute and a recitation involving 3 riddles, the maiden agreed to get engaged. No dowager sisters or runaway peacocks this time. I'm going to have Michael go. We do have that, but we don't have any maidens for that. I'm not going to do a tournament right now. Nothing happened there, darn it. Elysian, a union sealed with far too many toast. Evatinus III and Lulassi II went beneath banners of House Winchester, only to discover that House Crankheim enough jewels to wait on 3 donkeys. And during the wedding of Evatinus III and Lulassi II, an inebriated servant. Okay, so Adina V's lab she got some coins. Ooh, Evatinus died. Let's have Graham go to the funeral, please. How did this go? Setting out to collect dues across the House Winchester lands. Eustad II found peasants miraculously allergic to taxes again, so we didn't get a whole lot. Darn it. She is ready to be wed. Yeah, he'd be a good match, I think. I think so. I'm gonna have that down. Okay, good. They're gonna have another one. Help. Ooh, more babies. Yay, more babies. All right, how did this go? With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Avilia had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. Nice. So we now have Rogerdus, which we are going to rename. I did go through most of them. Let's do Edmund. How did this engagement or wedding go? At the jubilant wedding, Kelso II and Avanoa II exchanged vows, blissfully unaware the calamity to follow. Meanwhile, a mischievous pigeon dive-bombed Kelso with a well-aimed pastry. What is with these pigeons? Icy into Scar. Oh, that's too funny. Who are you arguing with? Really? Poor Marcia. In an audacious robbery, Ramon and their bandits ambushed the House Winchester carriage, swiftly relieving it of a king's ransom and gold. 2K is not really a king's ransom, but sure. Avila, help your son get out of that messiness. Okay, she's got, what was it? Charisma. Her charisma is not very good. His is better. Do we have anybody that would be very good at that? Honestly, we do. We could do Lilia on that one. Ooh. Oh, you would be a good match. I'm gonna send you to that one. Let's see. So you need high health and high charisma. Your charisma's not that good. What about your health? It's actually pretty decent. Let's send Viola to help just to see if she can. Alright, how did this go? My liege's thunder crashed and nurses flared about. Surely the second Winchester survived a perilous pregnancy, but the baby did not. I'm sorry. I mean, you had one at least, so that's something. Nothing happened with that. My liege, at the House Alistair Court, where awkward courtship attends abound, Ariancia II's unique strategy of spilling wine on Cremas II's shoes while debating the merits of frog legs did not win any favors. He wisely chose a more graceful. I am sorry, Ariancia. See, my liege, with a wink and a poem so dreadful it nearly wilted the court roses, Michael Winchester managed to win Eleanora Celesta's hand, much to Sophronia II's horror, and somehow House Alistair's trading ledgers have not recovered since. Let's have your sister actually join you for that wedding. There we go. Alright, Count Corpse and a convenient coronation. My liege, the grand coronation barely concluded before Evatinus III Winchester dragged a confused IOC Crankheim behind the tapestries and ensured they would never trouble anyone again. Oh, look. We just went down in trust with House Crankheim for that. That was a thing that they added. It makes sense. Stepping over Avatinus II's rather inconveniently placed corpse, Avatinus III announced their new title with a grin wider than the moat. Crowd, sensing it was wiser to cheer than ask questions, dutifully applauded the fresh count. Wow. Cutthroat again. Unleashed as the halls of House Winchester Estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Lisa finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy, healthy, legitimate son. Now we have a Huglos the Fourth. Good. Ooh, she might be very good for that. I'm not going to give it to you. Okay, so honestly, you would probably be the best. Let's hope you do better. I guess I'll send your father with you. Ooh, she might be really helpful to get you guys. Who died? Who died? Oh, Eustatter died. Eustatter the Second died. I'm going to send Rose the Third to go to that. Let's do this. Amidst a whirlwind of giggles and fluttering eyelashes at the courtship, Ariana II dazzled Pyrrhus II with tales of House Winchester's irresistible charm and economic prospects. Smitten, Pyrrhus II agreed to a betrothal, thus boosting House Alistair's trading clout. Good. Let's send your brother with you on that one. Actually think you'd be perfect for that. How did this go? My liege, after a priest with an unfortunate lisp, finally pronounced Michael and Eleanor wed, a mysteriously trunk stuffed with silver coins was conveniently left by a tipsy guest. Okay. But they did get married happily. That's the best part. After 12 hours of groaning threats and clever bargaining with wayfaring oracle, Avenor II, Baroness of Quickwater, delivered a squalling legitimate boy, earning the tire Avenor II the canny. So we have a Kelso the Third. Okay, he's getting down there. Okay. How did this go? The new House Winchester Castle, supposedly a marva, now boasts an inexplicably crooked tower after Rose insisted the masons follow a widower's intuition. At least a sack of silk turned up in the rubble claimed by House Winchester as construction compensation. Still incomplete. She died in the midst of it. Okay. Let's send Aquila to go to that funeral, I guess. We do have this young gentleman. We do have two young maidens. Let's see. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do you for that one. Let's send him. All right. My liege, in a bold display at the courtship, Graham juggled 3 flaming torches while reciting epic poetry, thus burning over Luata II's heart and securing engagement. Apparently nothing impresses quite like pyrotechnics. House Crankheim Court. Maybe we could get their stuff back up, because we did lose a little bit of favor. So nothing happened at the funeral. So I'm going to send Honorios to go do that. I do need to send someone to go do that. I'm going to send your wife with you, and ooh, she's really good. I'm going to send you to do that. I don't need any goods. We're actually pretty good on goods, honestly. Do we have any boys to get wed? I don't believe so. At least not at the moment. Okay, you would actually be very useful for them. A hunt. At least, just the priest proclaimed their union. Aricia the second exchanged vows with Pyrrhus II, and in flourish only the truly committed could muster, dispatched Pyrrhus with a dagger hidden beneath a bouquet. Who says weddings lack excitement? Aricia. Aricia. House Alistair is not going to like us very much. Oh, there you go. Okay, I will send Aquila there. Oh, my word. Okay, so who's going to go to this? Let's send Honorios the third. All right, so we got babies. In a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Lilia defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. A delicate flower. So it is her namesake, so I'm going to leave it alone. If it was another one, I would change it. Again, the namesake I'm keeping. My liege, as the bachelors of House Alistair fumbled over their words and tripped over their feet, Adrurius II remained a relentless person, defending their charge with unwavering determination. The courtship may have been a chaotic whirlwind, but Adrurius II's unyielding presence was a beacon of resilience. He's relentless. Malige, in an unprecedented turn at House Alistair's court, Dina V wowed the gathered nobles with a peculiar courtship gift, a live chicken to ward off bad spirits. We love them chickens. This bold move enchanted Nigelman, leading to their engagement, much to everyone's bewilderment. Now she's superstitious. Who do we want to send to go with? Let's send Robert to go with. I could have sent someone else if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to. Rose can help with that. I wish she would have another baby, but it's okay. Alright, how did the coronation go? My liege, after a leisurely stroll to the dais that had even the master of ceremonies yawning, Eustace the third Winchester finally claimed Eustace the second's vacant seat, making it abundantly obvious the barony now belonged to the slowest heir in living memory. What? Wow. What a thing. After an exchange of vows involving misplaced rings and a goat that absolutely did not belong in the chapel, Graham and Luata II left the ceremony arm in arm, beaming. Yay! They look really cute. Oh my gosh, they look so cute. One of House Winchester's antics now has every noble gossiping over supper. We do have another man. Yeah, let's try it. Let's have him help, I guess. I don't think we have anything else happening right now. Okay. As the halls of the House Winchester estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Ariancia II Winchester heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl, defying the pain and insults hurled at the nurses. Furious II couldn't be prouder. He's brave now. Ariancia III, she's really moving along. Looks like we got some good. During the collection, Evatinus III, second Winchester Count of Ravencroft, miraculously tripled toll fees with a well-placed rumor about pirates. And then he lost some money. Okay, that's not horrible. 4 hooves, 3 herbs, and a horseshoe. Intent on squeezing bounty from the villagers, Evanoa II, Baroness of Quickwater, found their wagon overloaded with, not with farm dues, but with 4 sheep, 3 pungent bundles of wild herbs, and 1 very shiny, though utterly useless horseshoe. And unfortunately, she had a goat stampede, but she made out with good stuff, at least. My liege, with an arrow that whistled past even the bored owl, Dana skewered the boar, while Honorius III graciously accepted a crate of plump chickens from a grateful huntsman who'd apparently mistaken them for a vegetarian. A feast invitation swiftly followed. Intriguing. He's getting robbed. It's fine. Oh no, we got someone. My liege, after parading a collection of embarrassingly overwrought poems and an ill-timed falcon, Tequila II Winchester somehow wooed Goma, winning both their engagement and a cartload of fine wine generously donated by House Alistair to sweeten the deal. I think they make a good couple. Let's send your brother Esmond to help you with that. We have another death. It looks like Edrurius II. She's 55, but she doesn't look like she's... Maybe, I don't know if she can't have kids anymore. I'm debating on that. Not sure. I don't know. Maybe. My liege, in the midst of the courtship at the House Sapwood Court, Everwine intentionally killed Adam Gur II with a swift and deadly strike. The courtship ended in a gory display of House Winchester's protective nature. Wow. Yeah, House Sapwood ain't happy with us now. Wow. Dude. I guess go with your husband? Like, I'm so shocked. Oh, my word. All right, we do need to send some people to this. Oh, okay, it's not. I'm going to send you started to that, I guess. My liege, despite the priest's best efforts and Gary's dazzling but overpriced fireworks, Nigelman and Adina V were reluctantly wed. Oh, reluctant. That's not good. While House Winchester wept as their gold vanished in the bottomless pockets of House Alistair's wedding caterers. Okay. Baby time. You actually would be able to help them with that, I think. Okay, let's see. Further on. More babies, it looks like. Yay, more babies. Okay. Slow down. After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Avenora brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Kelso limp with pride and exhaustion. So we have Avenora the Third now. Cool beans, yay. Who died? Looks like Evelyn actually died now. Let's send Higgelos to do that. How did this go? Looks like we didn't lose money. As Dalen and the Ragtag Bandits demanded tribute, Higgelos the Third distracted them with a raucous jig atop the carriage, causing loot to be swapped for a crate of fine wine. Okay, that's good. How did this go? As the priest stumbled through the vows, Tequila's second and Goma exchanged rings and glum glances, sealing an unhappy union. Oh, that's sad. While Galaris II somehow managed to fatally bean Luget with a poorly aimed celebratory goblet. Aren't they in this same household? No. So, Galaris killed someone from Crankheim. Not our house. Interesting. At the wedding feast of Tequila II and Goma, Esmond spilled a goblet of wine straight into the lap of Galaris II, thus ensuring... Yeah, okay, so gossip. More gossip. And you're the one? I don't. Oh, babe. Anybody over here that's... No? Okay. So we do have... Eustatus? Eustatus? Something like that. Trying to read some names is difficult. Who do I want to send with you? Let's send Eustater. And I do have... I don't know how well that's gonna go. It doesn't seem like it will, but he's got a scar, right? Yeah. He's now of eligible age. I do have more females. Not the ones I really want to give away. The halls of House Winchester rang with nervous shuffling as Shola, the second Winchester, endured a disastrous pregnancy. The child was lost, but she survived. She's now a jinx, but she survived. How did she... I don't even know. Sometimes these just don't make sense. I know I could, but she's already had kids, so I'm not going to even try it. Okay, nothing happened there. Nothing happened there. Who's getting into a duel? Ivy. You go help with that, I guess. I mean, I could, but you're not... I don't think you're going to be able to have any babies. So what would be the point? More babies. Okay, Rose, you're going to help with that. And then this one over here. Goma, you can help with that. Maybe you'll get pregnant after that. Because sometimes doing that, they do get pregnant right afterwards. You don't have to leave them alone. I've had it happen a lot of times. The shove that made House Winchester famous? As the courtship came to a close, Eustace III found themselves in a heated discussion with Eustace II from House Crankheim. Sparks flew as their argument escalated until Eustace III, in a fit of exasperation, shoved Eustace II with such force that they stumbled backwards, crashing into a decorative suit of armor. The clattering and commotion caught the attention of everyone in the room, making House Winchester more well known among other houses and forever etching their names into the annals of medieval infamy. After Viola II interrupted a harpist with a burp loud enough to silence the entire House Crankheim Hall, Eustace II, either smitten or seeking retribution, I'd say smitten, agreed to the engagement. Yay. Yay, I'm happy. Okay, so they're over here. Let's send Leela to go. Okay, I don't know. I don't think I have any females for that, so we'll keep going. All right. Malige, after Luca paraded a basket of wilted posies in an awkward poem, Robert Winchester gallantly agreed to an engagement, pausing midway only to rescue a toppled serving boy. Okay, so they're good and they're engaged. I'm going to send Honorios V to go see that. How did the duel go? Under the gloomy sky outside the House Winchester estate, Tequila II not only aimed their crossbow, but also an endless barrage of rude taunts at Benilria. Poor mediator Viola could only sigh and hope a stray arrow hit their own sense of decorum. Crossbows, pegs, and an accidental mastermind. Liege, the crossbow duel began with Tequila, the second Winchester, fumbling to load their weapon, managing instead to shoot themselves squarely in the foot, hence the new peg leg. As Benilria Sapwood was doubled over in disbelief, a wayward bolt ricocheted off a passing House Sapwood servant's tray and struck Benilria in the chest. Wow! Thus, Tequila II, the strategist, was born to the amazement of all. Tequila the second. Nicknamed the strategist. Wow. Just wow. And then someone died. Looks like Viola. Viola's gonna send you over here. I wish you guys would have more kids, but I don't know if you can. Wish you would too. But it is what it is. The heir arrival. My liege, as the moon hung high in the night sky, the halls of House Winchester were filled with a symphony of labor screams. Luata II proved once again they are socially inept as they made their way through the delicate process of childbirth. A chamber pot holding a baby girl in their arms. Luata III. How did this one go? With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Ariencia had a difficult but successful delivery. Yay! Healthy, legitimate boy. Yay! So now we have Furus III. Good job, guys. Ooh. Sophronia! We can bring Sophronia back into this house. It looks like she'd be really good with Eustatter, so I'm going to have them... That is just hilarious. Sophronia. Oh, that is so good. Who can help? Oh, actually, you're really good. You'd be able to help very well. See, now she actually looked like she was too old to have a kid anymore. It's really difficult sometimes when they have darker skin tone to see it. I don't know. It's just, for me, it's difficult. Maybe it's just me thing. Could just be a me thing. Okay, so we have more babies over here. Yay, I'm happy. I'm actually going to leave you alone, see if you can give birth to that baby. My liege, in a dazzling display of diplomacy at the courtship in House Alistair, Eustatter IV serenaded Sophronia III with a charming tale of dragon saving, prompting an engagement. To cap it off, they even brokered peace between Corley and courtiers. That is still hilarious. Ariencia, you go. Nothing happened at the funeral. How did this go? After the priest finished the world's longest sermon, Viola II, Winchester, and Eustatus II exchanged vows so sweet. Even the party crashers shed tears. Yay! So they're happily married. I'm glad for that. How did this go? As the halls of the House Winchester estate echoed with screams of childbirth, Lulasi II Winchester finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Healthy, legitimate son. So now we have Evatinus IV. So Evatinus is still going. Still going. After a stunning display of 4 smiles and cold clammy hands, Robert and Lusa were reluctantly bound in wedlock. Oof, reluctant. That's not good. And ever thrifty aunt sent a gift. It is, ooh, Marquis. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Do I have any young maidens right now? Do I have any that are going to become young maidens soon to be married? Because I don't know if I want to give it to Rithasi. And it takes like age 16. I don't think that would work. I guess we'll try with you for now. Let's just leave you alone, see if that works. Alright, let's go. The castle. Progress in the castle. After Therence, the second Winchester delighted in sending the architect's favorite hound to fetch bricks by tossing it into the moat, progress on the not quite castle continued. Sadly, there's still no roof, so the steward's wigs remain tragically rain-soaked. And he's going to continue. I'm going to ignore him as much as possible. I just don't really want to separate. I have 2 people on both sides that I really don't want to get rid of. I want to see the Roseline and I want to see Honoreus. After grueling collection tour of the muddy estates, Furus II discovered every barn suspiciously empty. Darn it. We have more babies. Babies here. I'm actually going to send you to help them. And Alright, how did the babies go? In a chaotic world of noble rivals in power plays, Adina V defied expectation. People brought a healthy girl into the world. Yay! We have an Adina the 6. Sorry, 6. My bad. How did this go? The audacious Bronth, interesting name, and their merry band of miscreants ambushed the House Winchester carriage, making off with a hefty load of gold. Okay. So we lost some gold there. How did this go? As the priest stumbled through the vows, Eustatter the 4th and Sophronia the Third exchange rings. Oh my gosh, and Glumglance is sealing an unhappy union while Amigary somehow managed to fatally bean Sophronia II with a poorly aimed celebratory goblet. Oh my gosh, what the heck? At least Emigary's not in our household. She literally killed her own. Ugh. But we got Sophronia back. That is just too funny. I'll have you go help with that, I guess. Rola's pretty, so Esmond might be good for that one. I don't see anyone. Okay, so let's do you for that. I can't do Cremis yet. I don't have anyone for you yet. Oh, Evatine died. Rose can get me married. Honestly, she can still have kids. Let's do it. I'm going to send Edmund to that funeral. We have a lot more people making babies. I'm okay with that. How did this go? My liege, after an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Ariancia II brought forth a robust, legitimate girl. Nice. Alright, so we have a new name. Another name. Alright, so we have gone through a lot of names. I did not do this one. I wonder if it'll work. Oh, it does work, yay. I wasn't sure if it would work that way. But Pag-asa, I guess. Pag-asa? Could be pronouncing it wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. After a day of spine-shattering screams, no ho-ho, and more spilled water than a shipwreck, Luata wrestled forth a healthy girl, earning well-deserved praise for bravery, then promptly departing this realm, leaving Graham weeping and clutching their new daughter like a muddy trump. I'm sorry. No, another one I have to rename because, you know, renaming things. I'm trying to think of names. Sure, let's go with that one. Okay, let's send you to go do that, and your wife with you, because why not? How did this go? My liege, with the whole parade of hopeful maidens vying for Crimus II's hand, Rose attempted to impress with an elaborate dance, only for Crimus to be engrossed in their own reflection. Okay, I guess it wasn't meant to be for that particular gentleman. Ooh, maybe it'll work with him. Let's try that. I do want it to go to Rose. So his is high charisma. He does not have very high charisma. Hers is high wit, which she does have very good high wit. So I'm happy about that. Good job, Rose. I mean, it could go to him if necessary, but let's see. So I do have, oh, right. I already picked one. Okay, well, I don't need anyone to go with her right now. It's okay. If she gets pregnant, it's fine. Oh, Honorios III died. Honorios V, go to your grandfather's funeral, please. He had 2 girls with her. Well, at least Luata, the name, is still going strong, so. So, anyways. Well, let's try that. Maybe that'll work out for you. Ow. Sorry, guys, I hit my mic. After a rather tedious poetry contest disguised as courtship, Esmond charmed Rolla with tales of rescuing orphan ducklings from a moat, earning both Rolla's hand and title Esmond the Benevolent from the swooning courtiers. Good job, Esmond. All right, I'm going to send Edmund to help you with it. Let's see what else happened here. In an unprecedented turn of House Crankheim's court, Rithasi the Sixth wowed the gathered nobles with a peculiar courtship gift, a live chicken to ward off bad spirits. We have good luck with live chickens for some reason, because it led to an engagement. Cool. Let's have Evatinus go to that wedding. Who else is going? It's like just her? Really? I think it's just her. Huh. I don't think that's interesting. Usually there's a lot of people. Anyway, all right, guys. So we have reached the 30-minute marker, although it's technically past 30 minutes. I prefer to go 30 minutes. We do have a few more years left. We're at year 46, and we have several pregnancies. I am happy to say Ariancia has made it to the 3rd now. We also have Rose the 3rd. Rose II is getting remarried, hopefully. But Rose has continued her line. We did... Luata, unfortunately, died as soon as she came in. Evatinus has made it to the 4th. We have Adina the 6th now, which that's pretty cool. Kelso the 3rd, Evanora the 3rd. We have Honorios the 5th, which is really, really cool. So we've lost some, unfortunately, but we still have names going on. Evatinus the 2nd died, and then we lost Evawine. So, you know, it happens. I am kind of curious as to why Evawine's name never moved down. Oh, that's why. He had daughters? He had daughters, and the only male he had was Ernalrus. And he named him Ernalrus instead of Evawine. Interesting. These two still have to have a child, and she's getting up there. So I don't know. Ernalrus his line might end. We shall see. All right, guys. Again, this game, the demo is available till July 6th if you want to play it. It does have a lot. You can only play as House Sapwood, and you cannot play the never-ending one. Basically, you pick when you want to end it. So, we also have not gotten our objective getting a Duke yet, but we did grab a Marquis at least. We got a Marquis in here. Where is he? I'm pretty sure we got a Marquis, or... No, I don't think we did. My bad, we didn't get a Marquis this time. I know we did previously, and then we lost the title, so I think we did not manage to marry the Marquis. Or we're in the process of it, something like that. Can't remember off the top of my head. My bad. But that will be it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like my content, please feel free to subscribe. I have plenty more videos, and I'm going to keep pumping this content out as long as you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful, awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a wonderful day, and bye, guys.